If you're thinking about buying the Breville Fresh and Furious blender because you want a powerhouse in your kitchen that promises smooth, creamy, and quick blends, hold on. Because today, I'm revealing some surprising issues that you probably didn't expect with this $199.95 blender. But here's what surprised me. This blender isn't just about power. It mixes unexpected flaws with its strengths in ways you need to know. You'd think at this price, and with a solid 4.5-star rating on Amazon, it would be flawless, right? Well, not exactly. Stick around because the Fresh and Furious may not be the dream smoothie maker it claims to be, and I'll show you why before you drop your cash. Let's start by diving deep. Who exactly is the Breville Fresh and Furious for? If you're a health nut who loves throwing spinach, kale, and ice cubes into a jug and expects a perfectly smooth drink every single time, this blender is marketed for you. It boasts 9 one-touch programs, including an ice-crushing mode that promises to turn cubes into fluffy snow in seconds, and 5 speed settings for that customized control. Plus, it has an innovative assist lid with a ring pull that cleverly seals the jug tight. Sounds like a smoothie whiz's dream, right? But here's the catch. While it has powerful specs, like a 1100-watt motor and surgical-grade stainless steel blades that are supposed to stay sharp longer, some consumers report inconsistent blending results. Imagine expecting a silky green smoothie and ending up with chunky kale bits that leave you wondering if you accidentally bought a DIY salad maker. Does this sound familiar or frustrating? You're not alone. Now here's a twist for you. It's not just about smoothness. The blender is compatible with the VacQ, Breville's vacuum blending pump sold separately. This sucks out air from the jug before blending, promising richer flavors and brighter colors. Sounds fancy and science fiction-y, right? Well, unless you're ready to invest even more money into an accessory, you won't experience this feature. So, the basic blender alone is powerful but essentially incomplete without the vacuum pump. Think of it like buying a sports car but no keys included. It looks sleek, but won't race off the lot smoothly. That's a little disappointing for a product branded around versatility. Here's something else to keep you curious. The blending jug is a 50-ounce BPA-free Triton container which should be roomy enough for a family-sized batch. But some find it a little clunky and heavy, especially when filled. Ever tried lugging around a jug full of smoothie while managing a toddler? Not exactly a breeze. Plus, the assist lid's ring pull design is a clever gimmick, but tricky when you're in a rush or have wet hands. It's meant to be both easy to remove and tightly sealed, but the reality is you sometimes wrestle with the lid like it's a jar of stubborn pickles. One user joked, "Opening the lid is my arm workout for the day," which is a laugh, but also a fair warning. Let's talk noise because nobody likes a blender sounding like a jet engine in the middle of the night. Breville touts the Fresh and Furious as an efficient and quiet powerhouse. And yes, compared to some blenders that wake the neighbors, it is quieter thanks to its specific blade design and high-torque motor. However, quiet doesn't mean inaudible. Expect a moderate hum that's bearable but not whisper quiet. There's a trade-off here. Powerful motors tend to be louder, and this is no exception. If you live in a small apartment or share a space, this could be worth considering because early morning smoothie prep might wake up the household. Here comes a question I bet you're wondering. How easy is cleaning? Because blenders that take eternity to clean are smoothie killers. Good news. The jug and blades are BPA-free and designed to be dishwasher safe, but the sharp surgical steel blades require care, so hand washing is recommended to sustain sharpness longer. The pre-programmed buttons with the LCD display make blending easy, but they don't make cleaning any less tedious. And let's be honest, nobody's a fan of picking bits of frozen fruit stuck under the blades after a quick smoothie session. This is where something simple sometimes trumps tech savvy. A blender has to be effortless to maintain. To recap durability and warranty, Breville offers a solid 3-year limited warranty, which reassures you that they stand behind their product. The motor is designed to handle tough ingredients like frozen fruit and ice, though some users report overheating if used repeatedly without breaks. So, if you're the type who blends constantly for multiple tasks without pacing yourself, the Fresh and Furious may need a rest just like you do after a tough workout. Here's a funny angle. This blender tries to be everything: a smoothie maker, food processor, ice crusher, but sometimes ends up juggling too many hats and dropping them all. It's like that friend who promises they'll do everything at the party, but ends up just hiding in the corner awkwardly. So while it sounds promising to crush and chop and fold and aerate with pre-programmed buttons in practice, some users say it's hit or miss. You might get a perfect smoothie or a chunky one, and the variance can be frustrating. What about the price? At $199.95, this is a mid to high range blender. You aren't buying a cheap kitchen gadget here. Expectations are high. The 4.5 stars on Amazon mostly come from fans of the brand and those who appreciate the design and features. But there are plenty of mixed reviews hidden in the mix talking about noise, blending chunks, and lid frustrations. So is this price truly justified? That depends on whether the features resonate with your needs or if you prioritize consistent blending results and ease of use over bells and whistles. Here's a question to keep your mind working. Would you buy an expensive blender just because it promises power? Or should you look for one with focused, consistent performance without extra gimmicks? The Fresh and Furious leans towards the former. It's shiny, fast, and versatile on paper, but may leave you hanging on reliability if you want it to work like clockwork every day. Let's wrap this up on a positive note because despite its quirks, the Breville Fresh and Furious is still a sturdy, stylish blender with many strong points. It boasts a powerful 1100-watt motor, surgical-grade stainless steel blades designed for longevity, and the convenience of pre-programmed settings for busy mornings, ideal if you appreciate automation in your kitchen appliances. The LCD display adds a modern touch that makes blending feel sophisticated, and BPA-free materials ensure your health is prioritized. Plus, the compact, silver design looks great sitting on any countertop without screaming kitchen appliance. Also, the 3-year warranty gives you excellent peace of mind. If you're gentle with it and not expecting the impossible, this blender will serve you well for smoothies, soups, and crushing ice. It's perfect for health enthusiasts who want the convenience of preset blending programs and aren't afraid to invest in additional accessories like the vacuum pump for that next-level vacuum blending experience. Use it wisely, clean it carefully, and it will give you consistent service. So, should you buy the Breville Fresh and Furious? If you want a blend of power, smart features, and decent versatility, and don't mind the occasional lid wrestling match or moderate noise, it's an excellent contender. However, if you're looking for absolute perfection with every blend or want total simplicity, you might want to look elsewhere. After all, blending chunky smoothies isn't a good morning surprise. If you're ready to give it a try and want the best deal, check the link in the description for the current Amazon price and deals. Saving a few bucks on this blender could sweeten the experience, because who doesn't love a smooth deal with their smoothie? And hey, if your blender starts trying to leave the kitchen like a rebel, just remind it that it's part of your team, not running for president. Thanks for sticking with me. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more honest reviews and kitchen gadget insights. Happy blending!